Hi YouTube, I am a Genshin Impact player and I'm gonna be playing Wuthering Waves, and I've not played any closed beta test or anything like that, so I'm going in blind. I thought it would be a fun little idea today to just look at the characters, see the animations, read their kit, and see what we can derive off that. And at the end, I'll do a fun tier list purely for fun to see how wrong I'll be in 2 weeks. I'll rank all these characters in terms of their strengths. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, and I don't know how long this will take, but let's go. I think this screen, I made this myself. I think it's a good visualization of what characters we will get when the game releases. Because as someone who just watches the gameplay, it's hard to like conceptualize like what kind of scope we're working with. And honestly, looking at this, I think it's not that many characters. It feels like it's very manageable, and it feels like it should be a nice solid cast to start off with. So we only have 11, 15, 17 characters at launch. That's including the 2 limited 5 stars. So at launch, it'll just be 16 because you have 1 limited and then the other one will come later on. Currently, it's speculated that Jiyan is first and then Yilin will be on the second half of the 1.0 update. Let's start with Rover then. Rover female, yes. There's definitely a difference between Rover female and Rover male. I'm using this website, Wuthering GG. I know Pride1 also has stats, but I like the layout of Wuthering GG more, so we're using this one. Baizhi. We'll do later. We'll do Rover first. Okay. So these are the scalings. So this is my first time reacting to this. They have HP, attack, defense, crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate starts at 5% as well. That's super Genshin. The thing that's different is that crit damage starts at 150 instead of 50%. Or do they just choose to put it this way? Because technically when you crit in Genshin and Star Rail, you're doing 150% damage. Because it's like 50% damage more than you're already doing. So it's technically 150%, right? So maybe they're just doing this, they're just wording it differently. Or like showing it differently. Looks pretty normal. Resonance energy. I guess everyone has different resonance energy. Energy is just the amount of energy you need to build up to unleash your ultimate, I'm assuming. Assuming this is like the other games. Their basic attack performs up to 4 consecutive attacks causing spectral damage. What is spectral damage? Can we click on that? Don't know. I guess it's just one type of element. And in this game, I don't think the elements react with one another. It's more like Star Rail where there's just different elements. And in Star Rail, different elements break shields of the corresponding type. In this game, I don't know what it does. I guess it's just another way to diversify the damage profiles of characters or the types of damage. Heavy attack consumes stamina, causing spectral damage. So that's like charge attacks. That's Genshin charge attacks. Okay. Heavy attack resonance. After the third basic attack, press basic attack at the right time. Then a heavy attack resonance will be launched to attack the target, causing spectral damage. After heavy attack, press basic attack at the right time. Then a heavy attack resonance will be launched to attack the target, causing spectral damage. Okay, there's different combos, I guess then. Is this only limited to Rover? It seems like it. Sanhua doesn't have that. What about Lingyang? Interesting. So if you click at the correct time, there's a different like ability. And then we have a heavy attack after tune as well. Wait, there's so many different things. Wait, this is so dank. Holy. I feel like we need to have all the characters or like things open at once, honestly. Because like I have to compare and see what's like standard and what's not standard. So it seems like this heavy attack thing is only limited to the Rover, which is our main character. Is that a special point of them? If that's the case, that's super cool that the main character is different from the other characters in some way, rather than just being another NPC or like another character that is usually worse than the gacha options. Yeah, you might have to do wombo combos in this game. Okay, so we have more heavy attacks. After the heavy attack resonance hits the target, the next attack will trigger heavy attack after tune, causing spectral damage. Okay, this is just a fancy way of saying that after you do this bit, a bit more damage applies. Okay, this is just a fancy way of saying that. Mid-air attack consumes stamina to perform mid-air plunging attack, causing spectral damage. Does every character have a mid-air attack? Every character has a mid-air attack. Wait, so every character in this game can plunge attack? Xian Yuan Hu? Okay. Don't have to pull an entirely different character for that. After successful dodge, use basic attack within certain time, heavy attack resonance will be launched. Oh, so you can time it perfectly and do it yourself to launch this resonance attack, or you can take advantage of enemies attacking you to dodge and then you launch this attack. Oh, that's cool. So that's some skill then. Like, it rewards you for dodging on that character. On other characters, there's like dodge counter. Dodge counter. Whereas on Rover... Oh, I mean, okay, it's the same thing, never mind. Wait, it's okay, it's the same thing, I think everyone's dodge counter is kind of the same then. Wait, this is just such a convoluted way of saying that it's the same thing as other characters. Because it seems like the same thing, you know? After successful dodge, using basic attack will cause glacial damage. After successful dodge, using basic attack will cause glacial damage. For Rover, is after successful dodge, basic attack with certain time, and then you do resonance, doing spectral damage. So essentially, it's like, if you dodge, you do spectral damage after using basic. It's kind of the same, it's just so... I don't know why they need to do this. I guess there's another way to trigger resonance and you have to do it yourself. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Are we all on the same page? We all understand so far, chat? If you have any questions, chat, feel free to ask, and if I see it, I'll respond. I'll try to read chat. But it's kind of hard, like, having to focus on this, and also... Do we have a test after this? Yes. XDD. Okay, that was just the basic attacks, by the way. That was just the basic stuff. Now we're getting into the skill. Launch an attack forward, causing spectral damage. Oh, that's so simple then. Just, you press E and then bam. Echoing resonance. Wait, what's echoing resonance? Resonance liberation. Everyone is a resonance liberation. It gathers spectral energy and attacks the target. After a short delay, explosion will occur. So just more damage. Okay, just damage, 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 damage. World in a dust. Forte circuit. What's Forte circuit? Everyone is Forte circuit as well. Is that the alt? If diminutive sound exceeds 50 points of diminutive sound will be consumed. So there's a stack thing. Holy, this is so dank. Launching spinning attack forward, causing spectral damage. So there's more damage. Launch powerful two-stage attack, causing spectral damage. When using basic attack, diminutive sound is restored. Okay, there's basically like a stack mechanic, and it basically does a lot of damage once you reach a certain stacks. Dude, Rover is looking like just pure damage. There's no debuff, there's no heal, there's no buff for your other allies. It's pure damage on their own asses. Stamina consumption reduced by 20 when swimming. Okay. Exploration passive. Helps prevent skill issue from dying to water. Intro outro skills. Perform a plunging attack in the air, cause spectral damage. More plunge. Plunge meta, let's go. Outro skill. Generates stagnation area. Intro skill is like when you switch into a character, is it? And outro skills when you switch out? I honestly don't know. Dude, there's so many different skills. These are all the skills. I guess intro and outro automatically triggers. I don't think you do it yourself. So when you switch characters as ability, like they do something. Is that it? I wonder if there's a cooldown. Wow, so it really rewards switching, rewards combos and stuff, this character. It seems like. We still get it, chat? Chat, you still here? Our brain's still functioning? Our brain's still functioning? Good video for seeing what characters do. Which one is that one? Teparu. 1 month ago. Okay. Thank you. Actually, I was gonna watch this one. Yep. By Narushio. Also 1 month ago. Yeah, I think both work. I need another coffee for this. We'll get through this, chat. It's only the first one. It's only the first character. We're not even done. Holy. It's fine. It's the first one where there's a lot of things we have to learn because it's the first one, but it'll get easier from here. We have to like establish that there are like intro, outro skills. There's a few more skills than in Genshin. But once we get through that, should be fine, right? Or does intro get triggered by another character's action? I don't know. Can't wait to skill issue with this game. So yeah, I watched gameplay of this game, and it seems like if you're level 70 and you're fighting a level 70 boss, like your character's level 70, The boss can still like 1 or 2 shot you if you don't dodge correctly. And like if you're over leveled as well, you can still die to the bosses. So skill is required, which is so nice. If you know, I'm sure you can probably still swipe through the game, but like if you're really horrendously bad, you might not even be able to. But that might put some people off, you know. So I don't know if that's ultimately good or bad for the game's longevity. But as a player, dude, that is so nice. Okay, what's Resonance Chain? I guess it's like Eidolons, Constellations, increases fusion damage, recover energy, energy regen, restores health of all characters in the team, scaling off their attack, increase fusion damage, reset CD. Okay, it seems very standard. So far, I understand all these things. That's good. Okay, Rover does a bunch of damage. Now, time for their animations. Obviously, we're gonna look at the female one. Okay, you might pick the male one, but personally, I'm gonna pick the female one, so. Okay, of course, we have to look at the idol animations first. That's the most important part, you know, as someone who AFKs a lot in these games. Okay. Okay, I like that alt animation. She throws a bunch of stuff. That's a plunge that we talked about. When she dodged, okay, I can't really tell what attack is doing more damage and what's less. I guess we can look at the numbers. Yo, Lord! Yo, Lord, I appreciate the Prime. Much love, thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you. Holy. Yo, this looks like a lot of mobility. But I guess every character can do the plunge thing, right? I don't think it's just her. So far, it seems like a game that you definitely want to play on your PC. But I'm sure there's some like epic gamers that play on your phone. Might be harder though. But if you're used to phone, you might make it work really well. Yeah, so honestly, wait, so that's it, huh? For female Rover? I mean, the effects are not crazy, which is expected because it's the main character. I really like this burst though. Look at that. BAM! It like breaks the screen. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Remembrance Resonation, you know, Remembrance Half Resonance. It reminds me of that. BAM! You see? Boom! Holy. Okay. Animation wise, feel free to give your own rating as well, chat. Animation wise, I will give her a... Not bad, it's just very basic, right? In these games, usually they go over the top as well. I'll give 4 out of 10. I'll give 4 out of 10. Nothing wrong with it. But it's definitely very bare bones. This is like the least possible, like least animation possible, you know? She's just swinging her sword around and throwing some stuff sometimes. She can do this plunge thing, which is cool, but every character can do this, keep in mind. It seems like. Okay. Okay, let's keep that in mind. So she seems like just a damage character. Okay, we'll keep that in mind for our tier list later. Okay, next character. Let's go for Baizhi. Okay, let's go Baizhi. Let's look at all the free characters first. Would you ever multi-stream with YouTube? We could try it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought about that. We might talk about it more in the future and I might try. Lord. I guess you're coming from YouTube and you mainly watch there. Combat does look very smooth. It looks satisfying. Okay, now it's Baizhi. So the way we're doing this is we're looking at the free characters first. So this is a character that does glacial damage, 4 consecutive attacks, and then heavy attack, continuously consume stamina, rotate and attack nearby targets. Yutan can be controlled to move during heavy attack. I guess that's like your summon or something. Mid-air attack, plunging, okay. Dodge counter, whenever you dodge, you basic and do glacial damage. Okay, this seems like a staple going forward. Emergency plan. Call Yutan to cause glacial damage. Immediately restore health to all characters in nearby team. Damage and heal. I assume the focus is on the healing part. She's a healer. Her ult, summon Yutan instantly restores health to all characters in nearby team. Generates 4 echoes. What is echoes? Echo. The echo follows character in the team automatically attacking the target every 2.5 seconds. When targets hit, cause glacial damage and restores health. Okay, so the way this is she ults and every 2.5 seconds for 4 times, so for the next span of 10 seconds, they will hit the enemy and restore health for characters on the team. It's like healing over time. Okay, so E is one-off heal, and her ult is healing tick over time. U-turn is Pokemon. I think it's Pokemon, yeah. Okay, alt U-turn. A remnant creature that is mentally connected to Baizhi and can respond to a wheel. When Baizhi dodges, U-turn return to Baiji's side. Interesting. So, is there a reason you want U-turn to be near Baizhi? It'd be cool if he was further away, then you do more damage or something like that, and then when they're near you, they heal you or something. I don't think that's the case. Concentration. By casting a heavy attack on or the resonance skill, all concentration will be consumed. Gonna keep it a stack with you guys. I have no idea what this is saying. Oh, this is probably better zooming in. What the hell is this? What is concerto energy and resonance energy? That's my question. We have to figure this out, chat. Okay, there's a guide out already. Perfect. Concerto are powerful elemental skills performed by 2 resonators. These trigger when switching resonators while having fully charged concerto energy bar. Okay, so in this game, let's get it straight. There are 2 forms of energies. There's normal energy and there's concerto energy. Concerto energy is for when you switch. And it's beside your health bar. You use concerto energy by using echo skills and dealing damage. When you reach 100, it's fully charged. So it's the same for every character. What are these? It keeps going, chat! What the hell? What is that? Wait, so different types of concerto, and it depends on the pairing of your characters. So it depends on your character's element, and if you switch between characters of different elements, you get different effects, and there are these many effects. Holy. This looks like it's basically a combo system for switching. Yeah, it does. And the effects are different between different switches. So we have to learn this. I'm not going to look at this now. I think it's easier just to do it in-game. But at least we know that this is a thing that exists. So yeah, concerto energy is switching. When you switch characters, the energy required to do the effect. And resonance energy is the thing required to charge up your ultimate. But those are outdated. Shin, really? Where can I get the updated ones then? But I think it's still the same in the sense that concerto energy refills and it triggers effects when you switch. Maybe the specific effects are different and the graphics are different, but or maybe they remove this completely. I don't know. April 11, 2024. Did I use outdated information in this one? My eyes are closing. Yeah, yo, you're actually insane if you make it through this whole stream while paying full attention. This is like trying to learn a whole new subject. Like you on like, I mean, I'm just doing this because it's fun for me. But yeah, it's it's definitely easier just to play the game, you know. But I just want to see what I'm getting into. Your voice is so soothing though. It's all good. Damn. All right. I'll try to make this easier for you guys. I'm a learning by doing type. Yeah, me too. This is super hard for me. But I thought with this game, I normally don't do this. But with this game, why not? Change things up once in a while. Less boring. It's now known as outro intro skill. Oh. So these things here are intro and outro skill. Okay. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Shin, because you seem to know more than me on this. So if you have full energy and you switch into the character, you perform the intro skill. And if you have full energy and you switch out of the character, you can do an outro skill. I'm guessing from the names. Yes? Okay. Is it automatic or do you have to choose to trigger it? You have to press a button or it just does it, no matter if you want or not. Just press the button to switch. Okay, so if you want to switch and not do the skill, you can't. You're forced to do it. I see, okay. Well, let's look at the intro skill. Baizhi summons U-turn, performs dive attack causing glacial damage and heals all characters. So she dunks on the enemy, does damage and heals. This seems very standard, very basic, very normal. Nothing way too dank in this game so far. It's just some of these words are unfamiliar to us. Outro skill is Baizhi provides medical support, allowing characters on field to recover percentage of Baizhi's max health every 3 seconds. There's a healing over time. Also though, it's our first buff, so this is a healer that can buff. When receiving this healing effect, the character's damage increases by 15%, lasting 6 seconds. Okay, well, if we've learned anything from Honkai Star Rail is that characters that can provide buffs while also healing are generally pretty good. And this character provides buffs while healing. Okay. I don't know how much 15% is in the grand scheme of things. I don't know if like there's a character that buffs like 100% or not. And maybe if there is, then this isn't that much. But if the max a character can buff so far is like 30%, like 15 is actually a lot, you know. Heavy attack heals the character. Current character has chance to produce specialty dish when cooking. Oh, there's also cooking in this game. Then increase damage and stuff. Dude, does every character's tree increase fusion damage? What's fusion damage? Because the Rover also does fusion damage, right? Like increases fusion damage, right? The site's not updated, it's just wrong. Wait, really? Okay, which site's updated? Is there any updated sites then? Also, right, by the way, of course this information might not be correct when the game comes out. Like this is all based on CBT2 and there might be a lot of changes from CBT2. Resonant chains are mistranslated, won't know till live release. Okay, so it's a lot of unsure stuff. That's fine. That's fine. Wuthering Waves database from Black Shores. In case of investigation by Crow Games, I don't have any involvement with this website or the page in it. I do not know why I am here. Probably added by third party. I do not support any actions by the member of this group. What the hell? Wait, should we be worried being here? It seems illegal. Yeah, for legal reasons, I do not associate with this site. I accidentally clicked into this site. Yep. Interesting. Okay. Just how much gameplay did it change from beta? Seems substantial from what I'm hearing. Yeah. You know Mtashed? He got into like test the stuff early. Like he has access to the servers now, but he can't share footage because they're still changing things. And in some of the footage he showed, the stuff was already also so wrong. It didn't make sense. It's just like placeholder stuff currently, and we're just like 1 week away. So they're still changing things to last minute. Okay, this looks good. Like this looks good. Yeah. Tell you what, mats you need also. It's like pretty well worded and put as well. Okay. Oh, Euphonia now gives attack 15%. Doesn't increase damage by 15%. But this one gives it for 20 seconds. Interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming that their skill effects will change before launch, but their animation should stay the same, right? How is this completely different? They change a lot of things. All these resonance stuff is changed as well. Okay, whatever. Interesting. It also gives damage increase. Oh, is it this one? Resonators gaining this healing also gain 15% all type damage deepen for 6 seconds. So not only does she give, as a healer, 15% of attack. 15, I don't want it, it sounds weird. She also gives 15% of all type damage deepen. All type damage deepen is damage boost, I'm guessing. Deepen sounds a bit interesting. Yo, not bad, right? Wait, Baizhi sounds crazy then. Like, depending on how much buffs other characters can give, considering she's a free 4-star that heals, okay, keeps your team alive if you've got skill issue and can't dodge everything, heals, and also gives you 15% attack and 15% damage bonus. It sounds pretty good. Maybe, yeah, no, honestly, it sounds good. It sounds good. Because she heals on top of that, right? Her job is a healer, but she provides buff as well. Both her and Verina give similar buffs. And everyone's saying to pull Verina. That's the one thing I know about Wuthering Waves. Everyone says pull Verina, pull Verina. Okay, let's look at her gameplay now then. What's the point of having good kit if animations are bad? You know what I'm saying? Let's look at it. Oh, by the way, this footage is from Steparu. Thank you, Steparu. Guys, I don't know if this is going to be a video or not. This is going to take so long. I don't know how long the editing would take. Holy. I thought I could finish editing it tonight. Yeah, but if this is a video, I will leave Steparu's channel in the link in the description. Holy! Wait, I like that. That seems smooth. Wow, I like the transition between using the bird to attack and defending. So when she dodges an attack, the bird comes back to her. I think it's what they showed over here. See, she dodged and the bird came back to her. You see that? That was pretty clean. She can attack from a range as well, and she kind of does decent damage. Obviously, this is just a test, so it don't mean much, but wow, okay. This seems fluid. You can just spin on them as well. I'm liking this. That's a really cute Pokemon as well. I like her drip. I like black and white. Black and white is cool. A lot of the characters are black and white. These animations are solid. Nothing game-changing, game-breaking. But honestly, I would give it a 6 out of 10. No, 7 out of 10. There's like a simple elegance to it. Maybe even 8, because it feels fluid to use, you know? Yo, Momo, welcome. Enjoy your stay. It feels fluid. It doesn't seem clunky. Like when you dodge, the Pokemon comes back instantly to you. You know, I'll give it 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. They're cooking. They are cooking with this one. It reminds me of... What's the Pokemon called? It's the dragon one. It's a thing. It's a dragon that doesn't look like a dragon. It looks like a Pega. I don't know. It looks like a slug or something. Gudra. Yeah, Gudra. Reminds me of this. Kind of like the shape and a bit of the color. Obviously not the purple. Yeah, look. See? Ding. A bit. Right? Kind of. Like, this one is wearing a skirt though. No? Okay. Oh. Okay, who's next? Let's pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace. We're on this girl. What's that girl's name? Sanhua. Okay. She looks evil in a good way. Basic attack. 5 consecutive basic glacial damage. Heavy attack. Basic. Mid-air attack. Dodge counter. Basic. Okay. Sanhua sends an air blade to create 1 ice prism across the ground, dealing glacial damage. Okay, ice prism is like her stacking mechanic, it seems. Sanhua creates glacial... Sanhua deals glacial damage and creates 1 glacier. So what's glacier and glacier damage? Well, they'll explain down here, I guess. Damage dealt by Sanhua's skill increased by 20% for 8 seconds after casting an intro. Damage dealt by Sanhua's Forte Circuit Ice Burst. Forte Circuit is their elemental burst / ultimate ability. Increased by 20% for 8 seconds after casting basic attack 5. So ideally you want to cast basic attack 5 into an alt. Intro skill creates Ice Torn. While holding basic attack, your cursor can move. If basic attack is released when cursor falls in the frostbite area, Sanhua will cast heavy attack detonate. Your cursor can move if basic attack... What? What's that mean? Are you playing like Osu? Or you're fighting an enemy? What's going on? When he falls in the area, it will be considered as heavy attack damage. Sanhua's heavy attack detonates all ice torns, ice prisms, and glaciers within her attack range. Okay, so you want to use your skills to put down glaciers and ice prisms so that when you burst, you detonate all of them. Frostbite area expands with every stack. Stacks up to 2 times. You gain stacks by basic attacking, freezing, external frost, and glacial gaze. Pass heavy attack to detonate. Okay, so it's about like stacks and putting stuff down and detonating them. No inherent skills yet. Okay, she definitely seems like a main DPS, right? Increased career of main DPS of basic. Okay. Let's look at her abilities. Forte Circuit's ability that associates with the bar on top of character's HP bar. Oh, Resonance Liberation is the burst / ulti. Oh. Okay, Resonance Liberation is the R, I'm guessing. You guys can see. Okay, I'll move my cam here so you can see. So it's the R, right? Oh. Oh, it's 40. Is this bar up here the one that charges the intro and outro skill thing? Wait, how many different energies are there on a character? So there's Resonance Liberation, there's Forte Circuit, and is that it? Is Forte Circuit the thing that's charging the fire thing here? Welcome back, Makiro. Okay, let's see. Wait, first of all, yo, nice pearls. Yo, Lucas, appreciate the follow. Forte charges with specific actions the character takes. Oh, I see. Okay, let's look at her animations. That's her burst. Straight away. Don't you want to basic attack first before bursting? I'm guessing then they don't care. So that's what they meant by holding basic. That's holding basic attack 5. So she bursted. Okay, follow her. Basic. No, wait. No. Basic 5. And then you hold it and then you can... Oh my. That feels clean. So you can dictate the direction that you're charging in. So she pressed E there and then... Interesting. Okay. Looks fast-paced. Looks nice. Not bad. You stream frequently? I do. Every day. As far as I know, it doesn't relate to energy regen. I see. But Resonance Liberation does. What are your thoughts on these animations, chat? For me, they're cool. I like them. But I have a feeling that Kuro Games is going to go hard with the other characters' animations. So in comparison, this might look mid, you know? Because this is, don't get me wrong, it's nice, fast attacking, solid, smooth feeling. But ain't no way they ain't going to release another character that's going to attack faster with more like animations, right? This is like a 6 out of 10 for me. Very solid. Very solid. You also pull for weapons, right? Yeah, you do. Next, we got this character here. Chixia. Basic attack, basic heavy attack, basic plunge, basic counter. Can press her resonance skill 2 times. Okay, resonance skill is... Okay, I get it now. I'm assuming resonance skill also generates energy for resonance liberation, which is like the burst. Chixia fires up fast shots at nearby enemies, dealing fusion damage. Okay, so basic, just does damage. Okay, just the increases her own attack. Okay, there's a stacking thing, there's a damage increase thing. Okay, very like selfish DPS. In the sense that, yeah, she doesn't buff any other characters like the previous character. Holy, this is dank. You know what? Let's just look at it. Guys, at this point, I feel like we get the gist of it. There's a lot of like stacking, there's a lot of gaining stuff, losing stuff. Let's look at her abilities. Where's she at? Over here. Looks really smooth but lacks some impact kinda. The previous character. I know what you mean. I find it hard to describe as well, yeah. If I find the words, I will. She looks cute. Okay, this ain't a damage showcase. This is just animations. Okay, that's a lot of bullets. But that's a lot of hits. Okay. Okay, obviously, don't know how good she'll be. Animations look not bad. Maybe because I'm not used to seeing gun characters that have smooth animations like this. As a Genshin Impact and Star Rail only player. The range is kind of big. She seems very unga bunga though. You just shoot them. That's how the whole kit seems very, very unga bunga. For her, I would rate her animations 5.5, maybe 6. I like the bullets. I like the bullets. I feel like the bullets have impact, you know. Like somewhat. Considering it's against a large bear, you're kind of making him move a little. I don't like guns, but this looks nice actually. It does. It feels nice. You know, it's fluid. And for guns, it does have impact for guns. Like twin pistols, you know. Next, let's look at Yangyang. Basic heavy. Use basic attack after heavy attack or dodge counter perform heavy attack Zephyr. So more ways to trigger heavy attack. Mid-air attack basic, dodge basic. Okay, so she creates like a vortex of wind that swirls enemies to the center. So is she a CC character then? Is she purely crowd control? Resonance Liberation Wind Spirals. Yangyang conjures a mighty cyclone and gathers nearby enemies dealing arrow damage. Even more gathering. So both of her E and her Q is gathering. Yangyang recovers 30 stamina after she casts mid-air attack. She definitely feels like a sub DPS, so you would want to use her skills and then switch off. Kinda like Venti. And she just basics and dive attacks on enemies. That's how she does her stuff. She seems like a main slash sub, probably sub DPS to me. Kazuha? Question mark? She doesn't buff anyone though. So I don't really know about the longevity of her because I don't know. Unless like grouping is really OP in this game or something. It also depends how much she groups, right? Bye, Chata. Oh, her hair. What's that on her hair? That's interesting. That's decent grouping. Oh, it's very... It's a little bit only though. Okay, she's not like a sub DPS then. Feels like... I guess you could like combo into other characters when switching. Like when they're in the middle and do something. But it lasts so short. I don't know. Her design... Dude, I feel like her design could go hard. But it's a bit too simple. Usually simplicity is good. But in this case, she literally only has black and blue in her outfit. I think it makes it feel a bit cheap. If they focus on the gold a bit more, maybe that would be better. That's my own opinion, right? I feel like there's not much contrast. It's just black and blue. I know there's some gold, but it's very sparse. Most characters have muted designs now. Yeah, but like this is muted, but it works because there is still like splashes of bright gold and a little green, you know, stuff. Whereas this is just like two-toned. Like there's no like lighter blues, there's no yellow to contrast. It's just black and blue. Whereas with like, yeah, like Baizhi, it's about the balance, I guess. If you want to go full like muted, you go black and white like this. Like Aalto looks pretty cool. And obviously like they have some like really like standout characters as well that aren't like muted. Like for example Yilin, right? She has like nice purples and nice reds and also golds. Green stuff. Yes, green stuff. Overall animations look not bad actually. I like this. This is very satisfying. But any grouping ability is satisfying, I feel. 6 out of 10 for me. Next we got... Let me just put all this here. Next we got the last free character. As of CBT2, I guess. Don't know if it'll change. Yuanwu, the guy that's called a Discord mod by some people. Basic electro damage, basic heavy attack, basic mid-air, basic dodge. Yuanwu summons Thunder Wedge, dealing electro damage and forms Thunder Field. Okay, Brothers does damage. Also, he gives on-field character Thunder Field, which launches a coordinated attack. Okay, so this is a thing I'm noticing. There are characters in this game that launch coordinated attacks, which is basically like follow-up attacks, which is basically off-field damage. It's like Xiangling's ult, or it's like Xingqiu's ult, right? It's like Beidou's ult, like you coordinate the attacks. Like you can do it from off-field. And his deals electro damage when attacks hit targets. His ult is awaken the power of thunder and provide lightning infused status for all characters for 10 seconds. So his alt lets your characters do lightning damage using their basics, I guess. Or is it all attacks? So it's like a Chongyun. It's like a Chongyun from Genshin. Interesting. So he's like a off-field. So you switch in, you press your E, you press your Q, and then you switch off. Like you press your R, I guess, and like you do some stuff as well there. He scales with defense. Right. So all the attack buffs their characters give won't affect him. I guess it gives your defense echoes a place to call home. Depletion of enemy vibration strength. Is that the enemy shields? Like the enemy... What's it called? Like... Once you deplete it, they like... get weak. They're like toughness meter. Interesting. So he's just like an off-field guy that... And the... Forte circuit, I'm just reading through it real quick. Seems like it just makes him do what he does but better. Increase attack speed, deplete faster, deplete your enemy vibration strength faster. Stagger bar, right? He depletes stagger bar faster. Bam! Okay, Gallagher. Okay. I don't think we'll get to see his basics much. Maybe we will, but mostly we'll switch another character at this point, right? So they can do the electro damage. The thing with these type of characters is that they are more niche usually. Like, he's only really best with electro characters, right? So unless a electro character is really strong, or there's a character that really would like to use him, that would like the electro infusion, he wouldn't be that strong. Like, his strength depends on other characters' strength, right? Especially like characters who want electro infusion, it seems like. So that I don't feel like he's a character I would just be like, okay, I'm gonna build him no matter what and use all my resources. Because it really depends on like where you're taking things. What is this angle? Okay, dude. What the hell was that? He gives shield based on his defense at C4. I see. Okay, can help a bit with skill issue. There's all our free characters. So we got 2 DPSs, it seems. We got like two like sub DPSs of sorts. We got a healer / support, and we got a MC. Okay, from my... Okay, this is just my guess, okay, my prediction. From looking at this for the first time, not even looking at their numbers, maybe some of them have insane numbers, but I would like a healer that also buffs. That sounds pretty correct to me. But I feel like if they release more healers in the future, they can also buff, then her value goes down. But as it stands, with these limited characters, unless the other characters that can also buff like really well, I feel like she's worth building no matter what, right? Because I feel like you need a healer, unless you're just a god at the game, right? And you don't get hit a single time. And buffs are always nice. Because even if you switch out your DPS, as long as you have buffs, like it makes your life easier, you know? Like it doesn't matter who your DPS is. So I would probably, if I don't do much pulls, because I'm planning to be like free to play, I'll probably build her for sure, and then like depending on, I might build like her or her for DPS. Depending on what I need. For him, I'm not really sold because I don't really know if it's worth doing the electro thing. We'll look into it more. And then for her, she seems nice in AoE content, but I'm assuming most bosses are single target. These are all free 4 stars. The only 5-star here is ourself, I guess. But we're not really 5-star. Like, you're just a free character. No healer is definitely gonna be meta, you think so? I guess meta in the sense that it's the most optimal, yeah. It's like running... It's like doing 0 cycles, right? You don't want to run a healer. And this game, you can actually just not get hit as well, so it's even more viable if you're good. But for the everyday player, I think healer is fine. So, okay, honestly, unless they have a character that just buffs purely and doesn't heal, I still feel like this healer will have some use. Because they still buff at the end of the day, right? And if no other character can do that, like so far now, these 3 characters just buff. Like literally the only character that buffs is the character that also heals. I really want to see if there's a character that just buffs. I don't think there is. I may be wrong, I don't think there is though. Sanhua buffs the basic attack damage. Who's Sanhua again? How much does he buff? What is it, in Constellations or what? With an outro? Next character or other characters nearby that activates an outro skill gains 38% basic attack damage. Deepen. For 14 seconds. 38, it sounds big. 38! Or until the character switch off the field. Oh. Okay. But this, the potency, the usefulness of this really depends on team comps. And if double DPS is even viable or like a good thing. Because if this is on a support, right? If you switch, if you're playing like 1 DPS and like let's say 2 supports that don't really do damage. I don't know how this game works. Maybe supports do damage also. If that's the case, then this is not that useful. If the supports do good damage, then this is good. This is really good. Or if double DPS, triple DPS is a thing, then this is pretty good. Especially if those DPSs want to do like basic attack damage. Not bad. Hey, sounds good. But she's not a pure buffer, right? Like she wants to stay on field as well. I wonder if there's any that just switches in, casts like a buff and then switches out. That's a very Genshin Impact thing that my Genshin Impact mind is thinking about. At least, and all 4-star characters offer attack increase at C6, most of them. Wait, I didn't look at Baizhi's then. What is Baizhi's C6? What is Baizhi's C6? When Euphonia has picked up increased glacial damage bonus of all characters. Oh, it's damage specific. So I guess she's best for glacial because of that. She's not like overall. That's kind of shitty. Yeah, doesn't feel nice. It'd be insane if a free character buffed every single element though, like depending on your, like regardless of your element, I mean. But maybe that's a bit too much to ask for. In a way, Glacial team would prefer Baizhi C6 and Verina C0. You're welcome, no. Enjoy your stay. No Bennett, I guess, yeah. Okay, now let's take a look at the standard 5 stars. Starting off with this girl, aka Jianxin. Basic. Okay. This is a standard 5-star unit. Long press skill to enter parry stance. When attacked in parry stance, does not take damage and immediately performs counter. Release skill button during parry stance to interrupt parry stance and perform chi parry. So it's like a Beidou. Do you have to time it perfectly? I wonder. Or just at any point. Will there be skill issue? And this is her burst, her ultimate. Create strong wind field continuously pulling targets. Oh, this is like another sucky ability. Okay. Increase her own damage. Increase shield. Outro skill is more CC. Sounds like auto parry. It does, right? There's no skill issue. The Forte circuit is always the most dang one. What the hell is this? It's like the whole kit is like okay, understandable. Like all 5 abilities or whatever is like understandable. And then this one thing is like more info than the whole kit put together. Bro, this is intimidating as someone who doesn't know how to read. Can I? Welcome back, Cooper. Nah, I think ChatGPT servers will be cooked if you put this in. Even ChatGPT can't stand up to this, I think. Now, what the hell is this? What the hell? What the hell? Nah, like, I'm... The next character or other characters on nearby team that activates an Aalto skill gains 38% resonance liberation damage deepen. Wait, that's ultimate damage, 38%. Holy. Interesting. Hello, no. Okay, this is her. This is her. I thought she was putting her hair on her top lip to be like a mustache. Why did I think that? Beautiful. I mean, animation is nice, but for a 5-star... I like the Kung Fu vibes, though. There's charm to it. Don't know, it somehow doesn't work for me, though. I somehow expect more. I feel like she's being held back by the fact that she's not limited 5-star. If she was a limited 5-star, I feel like her animations would go harder. And I feel like the animation should go harder. The reason it didn't go harder is because they don't want you to like play her forever and not pull limited 5-stars. Also, how is this guy a standard 5-star, by the way? What the hell? Okay. Honestly, her animations, I would rate... Okay, I'm doing this a lot, but 6 out of 10. Yes, every character is a 6 out of 10 for me. Okay, next character, the character that everyone says you gotta pull this character, you gotta choose this character. If you're rerolling, reroll for this character, Verina. People saying best character in the game. Dude, I actually think she's cute. Normally I don't like the lolly characters, but she's... The colors work. Dude, the colors work for me. I don't normally like yellow, but yellow and lime green like this works. Anyway. Do we have lolly in this game? I think... Okay, let's do a quick check for you. Where's Encore? This is the closest thing we have to lolly. I don't think it's quite Klee level or Bailu level or Hook level, but it's certainly sort of there. What's up with lollies and summoning like big animals? We were just on Verina. Is Verina... I feel like Verina is less lolly than her. You know what I'm saying? You know what, let's look at Verina's animations first. We'll switch things up. Where's Verina? Oh, there we go. I feel like Verina is less lolly. Like, their models are probably the same, but Encore summons teddy bears. Encore like has like little dolls falling around her. Like more childlike. Whereas Verina is like, looks like a child, but she doesn't have like a teddy bears and stuff, you know? But yeah, this is pretty lolly as well. The way she runs as well, yeah. Wait, did she... Oh my... Dude. Oh, the surfing. The surfing is so cool. Did she roll also? Yeah, she just rolled. You see that? She rolled. Is she healer? She's healer. But she also buffer. That's why people say she's OP. Dude, the way she like just dances around. No. Holy. That surfing feels nice. When Zoomers decide to stop watching Subway Surfer and actually go surfing themselves. She can do mid-air attacks, yeah. Everything looks basic though. Yo, Yuanwu, welcome, enjoy your stay. Welcome, welcome. Her skill just does damage, yeah. I guess like with these basic skills, right, the main purpose of them is just to generate energy for your burst, your ultimate. Her ultimate is dealing spectral damage while restoring restoring HP to all team members. Photosynthesis mark. Whenever team member nearby performs an attack on targets with photosynthesis mark, Verina performs coordinate attack, dealing spectral damage while restoring HP. I see. Okay. Okay, so she does like follow-up attacks. She does damage while also healing your team. Like, okay, I see it. They say the thing that makes her OP is because you can switch ASAP to main DPS. And still get value from her, right? Because she also like does off-field damage. Interesting. Once every 10 minutes, Verina can prevent a party member from dying and grant a shield strength equal to 120% of Verina's HP for 10 seconds. Wait, so if you just are fighting a long ass boss, like maybe don't have enough damage, you're fighting them for like 10 minutes, like, and then boss, like, you're almost killing them and the boss decides to attack you and then you're about to die, this shield kicks in and prevents you from like losing a whole run. It prevents skill issue from like killing you. It gives me like Chi once every 10 minutes revive a dead teammate vibes, you know? Once every 10 minutes, it provides you with a shield to prevent you from getting one shot. I mean, it's basically a revive, right? Because without the shield, you would have died. You know? Because it protects you from fatal damage. Essentially, it's essentially like a revive almost. Not bad. But you're still at 100% HP, right? But she can probably heal you up. Is that why people like her? Not only does she give you more damage, she also like stops you from dying. Okay, inherent skill. Wait, so many inherent skills. So these are skills that you get just for existing. Attack of all party members increased by 20% for 20 seconds. More buffs. Oh wow. And all characters on nearby teams gain 15% all-type damage deepened for 30 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. Revive or make team has 1 HP when got fatal damage. When you take damage that you would die from, you remain at 1 HP and you get a shield. So it technically prevents you from dying. Then she can heal you up as well. Yo, honestly, these animations. This is like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. Like the slide into them. Zoom. How is she a healer? Why does she have such sick animations? 8.5. Not bad. More than not bad. Encore next. Okay, we saw Encore animations just now already. I would rate Encore animations a solid. She's like scratching them, sort of, from a distance. I don't know, it's like a 7 or 6. Like it's like a it's like the 7 out is a 7 it's a 6.5. 6.5 for me. That's 6.5 for me. Danjin main. Ooh, I'm excited to get to Danjin. Dude, Danjin looks so cute. Dude, I've seen her alt animation. Let me tell you, her alt animation looks simple, but it hits really hard. We'll get to her soon. We'll get to her soon. Where's Encore? Okay, Encore, what does she do? Everything here looks basic, right? Just does damage. Is she like a main DPS? Seems like a main DPS who just does damage. Yeah, her skills just buff her own damage as well. And she has like a burn against enemies. Interesting. Yeah, that's whatever. Oh, Lion Boy. Okay, let's go Lion Boy next. Lion Boy next. Danjin is short hair sweetly. Yep. Looks so good. Lingyang. Looks relatively basic, except this one that replaces basic attack 5 with Feral Roar. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of words, but essentially what he does is he just does damage. Guys, my conclusion is that if they don't buff any other characters, they are main DPS, okay? Maybe even if they buff some characters, like just a bit, they are main DPS. And this is just a fancy way of saying that they're doing a lot of damage. And they're doing it themselves. And they're main DPS. It's just like they just do damage, okay? Obviously damage is relative, right? Like a character can do a lot of damage, but if a character does more damage than them, then obviously they're considered weak. But this is basically a way to say that, oh, you can do a lot of damage, you know? Damage increases. Yeah, okay, this is self-buffs, selfish DPS, okay. And outro skill is scaling off its own attack as well. Wow, okay, the best thing about this character, I think, is his animations. Look at that. Roar! I like his pants. You got a lion dance pants. So fast, his animations as well. Bam! He leaves behind a pole for a few seconds. The way he just stands on the air as well. Look at that! Yo, he's just dancing around them. Bro's a literal Skywalker. He should be in Star Wars. Holy. He's a furry in CBT. Did they not make him a furry anymore? Is he not a furry? Gaming from Genshin but better. Yeah, actually. Gaming could never. Genshin could never. Yep, he stands on the platforms in the air. Dude, this is probably like one of their most bestest, coolestest design and animation. As much as I love Verina, I think this is better. It feels fast, it feels nice. You're like dancing around them. I think it's hard to do like dancing with fighting together. Okay, not necessarily hard, but it's hard to do it really well. I think it's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10 animation. Like look at this sequence. Bam! Into the jing 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 jing. Like the enemies can't even touch him. He's like just dancing around everyone. Look at that. Bro. Against like trash mobs, and if his mobility is insane, no? If they're like relatively lower HP against a big boss, I guess it doesn't really matter. But if you want to like go between a few targets and they're lower HP, this is like a very fun and smooth way to do it. He's a cutie pie. He is. No grouping? Nah, it doesn't seem like there's grouping. He just goes to them. 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10 for me. That's insane. Okay. He's the highest one so far. Finally! The character most people are down bad for. That somehow is standard 5-star, not limited. I guess it's him and her, right? I don't know how many people are down bad for him, but I think actually more people might be down bad for this standard 5-star than this limited 5-star. It's Calcharo. Calcharo time. Basic, basic, basic heavy, basic mid-air, basic dodge counter. Resonance skill casts up to 3 attacks, so you can press E 3 times. And using this E does not reset your basic attack stage. So you can basic, basic, E, basic, basic, E, basic, EE, or whatever, like E, like you have 3 E's. His ult gives him a Death Blade gear state, which replaces his basic attacks. Okay, you're not gonna lie, he seems like a a right-click character. Like Arlecchino, I guess, or like Razor, or any character that does that kind of gameplay. Nothing wrong with that. It all really depends now on his animations. How fun he feels just depends on his animations, because he just feels like a ding 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 ding. I guess most characters also feel like that, but some of them have like combos and stuff, right? Him is just, it sounds like just straight up button mashing. Maybe there's some min-max way to use your E, but I don't know. He seems more like a bruiser as well. He reduces his own damage taken. He just does damage, okay. Okay. Moment of truth. Increase your volume for Calcharo. Okay. I trust you. Man, his long hair. Holy, the black arms. It goes hard. But does he play his own music? Or is that the background music in the game? Wait, why increase volume? What was that? Look at this. Dring! Jiyan, boom! There's a bit of wind up. They look like they have decent weight behind them as well. Sheesh. That's pretty cool. He dodges really fancy as well. He has elegance when he dodges. Look at his dodge. When he dodges to the side, bam! It feels fancy. Like a little twirl in the air. Decent AoE, it feels like. He has some grouping, it seems like. He can dash in between his attacks. Holy. Holy Sephiroth. Yeah, crazy transitions from the relaxed floating, right? Into the insane amount of dashes. Look at that! Wait, what? Can you adopt me, please? Yo, adopt me? When? Holy. Oh. Black, purple, and gold go crazy hard together. You know what this color scheme is like? This is like Black Panther color scheme. But if Black Panther was an anime guy with long white hair, and it's epic. This is like literally like the Black Panther suit, not gonna lie. But it goes hard. If you think about it. Damn. Hey, get your legs in, chat. Get your legs in. Holy. I don't know, man. Like, This has to be a 9 out of 10. Animation a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I know last time I said animations look kind of mid, but like on second thought, 9 out of 10. I like the transitions from the dodge into the attacks. Very nice, very smooth. Maybe 10 out of 10. I feel okay, I want to leave some room to work with later. Maybe I might change him 10 out of 10 if there's no one that's better than this. I guess my one small criticism would be that I wish that his attacks had more weight to them. Like a bit more. Although they do already have. That's if I want to nitpick. That's the only thing. His design goes hard though. That's all the standard 5 stars. I like Lion Boy more in case of combat. I guess like Calcharo also just is kind of basic in the sense that it's just a lot of like slashes, right? It looks cool, but it's nothing like groundbreaking. Looks cool though. Time for Sweetly short hair version. Sweetly short hair version time. Danjin. Bro, okay. I'm excited for this one. I might be a Danjin main because of her alt animation. I hope she has good basic and skill animations though. Okay. I don't really know what's going on here. I'm just looking through it to see if she's a main DPS or not. Guys, okay. I know at this point honestly at this point my brain is cooked and I can't be bothered reading every single ability like very specifically. My bad. But so I'm just like scanning through to see their main DPS or not, and I want to look at their abilities, that's all. There's so much info. There's so much info. Even for 16 characters, that's so much. Considering I have to like conceptualize everything. There's so many different abilities. But she's a main DPS. All her stuff increases her own damage, except this outro skill, which grants 23% Havoc damage deepen. And Havoc damage is this specific damage type, so it's very limited to this specific damage type only. It's not like general damage or like attack boost like the other characters. Dude, I like this pendant a lot. I like this little splash of blue in the character design. I think it really brings everything together. Danjin time. I'm so excited for her ult. Dude, you know what I mean? Like, her ult is so satisfying. I could press it every day, I feel like. She eats food too? I eat food! She's just like me, for real, for real. She has a nice character design. Look at that! You see that ult? I love me those I love me my red crazy eyes. I wonder who do I main that has red crazy eyes, It's just like simple, but it hits, you know? It's like that little... It's a thing into the zoom in. It's a thing and then the zoom in. And then the slash of damage. And you didn't have to go this hard. It's just a form change, I think. It does a bit of damage, right? But I think it's mostly just to change forms. Or like, let her dual wield or something. Did she dual wield before? Her ult? No, right? Or maybe she did. I actually don't know what it does then. But it seems cool. Yo, this is a gacha 4-star. This is just a 4-star, by the way. Holy. Holy. Is it just me? Am I just biased? I feel like there's like good weight to these attacks, you know? I feel like it's fast and there's decent weight behind it. And it feels like you're doing something. You're actually hitting them. And it feels satisfying. She's another one of those that you just like spam basics, right? But it feels nice, you know? Yo, I would rate it 8 out of 10. Actually 8.5. Because there's a simple elegance to it. I like the different color slashes on the blade as well. It's not, you look at this, it's a white slash and a red slash. Because she's using like 2 different blades of different colors. So when you slash, it's not just a single color. You see, there's white and red. If you notice, it's simple but it's elegant. It's 8.5 for me. Looking good for a 4-star. This is a gacha 4-star. Oh my god. Okay, this guy looks insane as well. I think I saw some of his gameplay the other day. Okay, his name is Aalto. I feel like he might have the craziest gameplay. I feel like his animations might be the sickest from what I've seen. Like, you're not ready for this, chat. If you haven't seen his gameplay, you're not ready for this. So he's a arrow damage dealer. He deals wind damage, which is honestly one of the coolest elements. I like wind a lot. But nothing to do with his element. I think his abilities are... Okay, so his skill taunts targets and deals damage, right? Okay. Don't know why that took me so long. His ult creates a gate, and when you shoot through the gate, you do more damage. Right. And for his outro skill, he increases the arrow damage of the next character. Okay, so it's like an arrow support. You're not ready for this. You really aren't ready for this. Hope they show him well. I like his design too. I like me some yellow, like gold / red and black. It's very royal feeling. It's very simple and clean. So that's the gate, that's his ult. That's his ult, right? And you shoot through the ult. Look at that! What the hell is that? You see that movement? You jump, you shoot in the sky. Like, what the hell? So that's his, like, T ability, I think. I'm looking at the bottom right. Wait, what even is that? Is that just his charge attack? That's his ult. He used his E. He's just basic attacking now. He jumped, he did that. Yeah, you can just reposition like that. And the gate kind of like follows you, question mark. Holy! Now that, okay, that's my 10 out of 10. That's my 10 out of 10. It just has to be a 10 out of 10. Imagine if he actually did good damage. Not gonna lie, if he actually did good damage, that's my main right there. But I know a lot of people are saying he's weak, so... I wish he's strong. I hope, dude. I hope they change him before launch. Make him strong. Oh, why is that my face there? Damn, I need to watch that video. I haven't seen it before. Dude, I wish they make him strong. Or like good. To a decent level. I don't know. But he does definitely seem like more... I don't know. There's so many DPSs in the game. That's the tough part with things like this. There are so many options, right? So you just, like, for DPSs, if you don't do more damage than the other DPSs, you're basically fucked. Because people will pick the others over you. Like, as a support, you can provide different buffs and stuff. Your value doesn't lie in your damage alone. With DPSs, it's just pure damage. It doesn't matter how you do damage. If you do less damage, you're cooked. Doesn't matter if you use a gun, if you use a sword, if you like it doesn't matter. Your things to do damage, you know. And just numbers at that point. It's just like it's just kid numbers that the devs can tweak for whatever reason. Where's the red arrow and gaping mouth in your thumbnail? XDD. Yeah. Mortefi. Okay, this guy buffs heavy attack damage. He seems like another DPS that once you switch out, he buffs heavy attack damage. Okay, Mortefi. Another guy that does damage. Where is he? You have to find him. Oh, here. Hello, Fanny. Welcome back. Nutty Zens. Let's go, Nutty Zens. Bro, this guy looks like a proper nerd, more than me. He's on his iPad. Bro's on his iPad. Bro grew up as an iPad kid and didn't grow out of it. Holy!
As you wish.
He tries Yu-Gi-Oh card. Bro summons dragons. Wait,
You're no inferno.
it kind of goes hard in some way, no? Wait, it kind of... Well, we can't really like judge by the damage they're doing here, right? It's more like we're just looking at animations. We don't know what kit they're using. Bro shoots guns and summons dragons. Honestly, that's a solid 8 for me. 7, okay, 7.5. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, like the dragons and stuff flying around, but I feel like it's not easily readable. It just feels like it's just going on for the sake of going on, you know? It's a bit much. And it doesn't like register well, like what's going on. I sometimes see a dragon, so I don't know what like these sparks are. Hard to understand. 7.5 though, like pretty solid. Are the waifus any good? Yeah. There are good ones. There are good ones. We will be getting to some of them soon. Okay, last character, last gacha 4-star is Taoqi. She has a parry mechanic as well. Okay, she has a parry mechanic. And her damage scales off defense. Interesting. Dude, all these characters' outro skill kind of do the same thing. Like the next character have their damage boost or something. So honestly, it really matters how you switch between characters to get the buffs and stuff. Okay. Do they really need to show these angles? Like they're moving the camera around deliberately, you know that, right? This guy. Oh, that goes hard. Wait, that goes hard. The yawn before the slash kind of reminds me of Danjin's ult with that animation. Kind of goes hard. Wait, does she say this is Minecraft? What the fuck? She said this is Minecraft. Oh, this is my ground, I think. The only thing that goes hard. Okay, dude. Wait, that was pretty quick, no? She just one-shot this guy. And then did she parry this other guy? She's just holding parry. The moment she gets hit, it just boom, bang, booms. That was quick. Holy, the physics! What the... Nah, this guy's doing this on purpose. Steparu! Holy! Auto parry yawn. I think all the parries in this game are auto parry. Like for the character built in.
Everyone stand down.
Taoqi's parry is insanely powerful. She was so much fun in CBT. Hopefully, same in release. Nice. Well, it depends if I get her or not. If I get her, I might try her. I honestly like her design a lot. Also, nice to know that you were in CBT. Hope that was fun for you. I applied 2 times. I couldn't go in. So it'll be fun experiencing game for the first time. Legit though, I like her design. And it's not cause I'm a Coomer. Because honestly, I'm usually not a big fan of Big Booba. I feel like size doesn't matter, and sometimes too much is like... is you know? It feels a bit weird. What are these angles, bro? Did bro really need to do this angle? Like, bro, you need to do this, bro. Yeah, like you... Holy, what are you doing? I like her design. I think the pink hair goes hard, but the black also ties everything together. Like the black and the pink and the gold. I like it. Yeah. I like how like her hair is covered and stuff as well. But yeah, Boobas might be a bit big though. I don't know. TBH, I think her oversized assets are silly, but she was basically hyper carry with shields and OP lol, so... Yeah. I think we'll have to see at launch. I'm just judging on animations right now. I'm just ranking the animations. I think her animations are pretty basic. Healing. But they do have weight to them, which I do appreciate. Which is important for a... like, Claymore user. Honestly, this might surprise some of you. I would give her a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give her 7.5 out of 10. She's a 4-star gacha. I think there is elegance in the simplicity, and I think that weight goes a long way. Actually, no, I'm rated now to a 7. That plunging attack didn't have too much weight in it. But like against these like enemies, right? When you counter like that, it feels kind of like weighty, you know? Like the delay and stuff. It's like 7 or 7.5 for me. Not bad. Yeah. Not bad. Now we get to limited 5 stars. Starting off with what Danheng Imbibitor Lune could have been. Dude. Holy... Dude, it literally looks like Express Danheng, but 5-star version, does it not? Instead of some, like, furry. Okay, I don't want to get cancelled again. I need to, like, chill with those comments. Holy, the amount of text here, though. Okay. Let's lock in for this one. Xiao. Bro's like 2 times the height of Xiao, though. Xiao could never. Wait, there's follow-up attack. What does follow-up attack mean in this game? My Honkai Star Roll Brain Rot doesn't let me even conceptualize what a follow-up attack could be in a game that's not turn-based. Bro performs a follow-up attack. So basically there's a bunch of words to say that he does damage. His skill dashes forward a certain distance like arrow. Like combo? Like follow-up is combo? Yeah, we'll have to see. I actually don't know. I don't think so. Bro, isn't this just Xiao's E? Dash forward, dealing damage. Can be cast in air. Bruh. Yo, BIS, welcome Andreas Day. His ult just gives him a mode and he does damage. He just does damage. Lance of Qinglong. Qinglong. Okay. It probably means something dragon, right? Long is like dragon in Chinese. He has self buffs. Yeah, surprise, surprise. He's a selfish carry. His outro skill is interesting though. When next character or other character nearby them activates outro skill, heavy attack hits target Jiyan or summon Qilong to launch coordinate attack. Dealing damage. So he can deal damage even off field. When he's off field, he can do an attack every 1 second up to 2 times. Coordinated attack. Wait, so it's the main DPS that when your supports, like, you switch your supports to do stuff, he can also attack. Wait, hold up. Wait, that goes hard, no? Wait. Does his dragon turn into a sword? Like a lance?
Lend me your power.
Holy. Nah. Okay. Nice angle. Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of animation. Holy fuck. Ooh, bro just like break danced on them. Bro just break dance on them. Wait, what was that? You hear that sound? That sounds brutal. That pa.
Break.
Wow, that's satisfying. Bro said break. Holy. Holy. That goes hard, no? Okay, this is the next character. Yo, Jiyan. 9.2 out of 10. 9.2 out of 10. It's cool. It feels very fluid. It's cool. I feel like it might get boring after a while though. Because it's all just green. There's no like... You're just looking at a bunch of green, you know what I'm saying? It might get boring after a while. Just a bunch of green... Maybe a hot take. Maybe it's a hot take. 9.2 though. It's so fluid and feels so nice still. I love it. If I get Danjin, I might not pull him. Also, even then, like I might just save for her, right? But if I don't know. It depends what I get. If I get Danjin, I think I'm set. As long as I get Danjin. Even her, I don't mind being this girl main as well if she's decently strong. Even Aalto, hopefully he's like decently strong and I can play him. This guy I don't really want to play. I don't know. These two, not really my vibe, right? I don't mind him. I like him actually a lot. Yeah, either one of these, I hope I get. The limited 5-star goal is mid. We'll see, we'll see. I like him first, but then he grew off me. I think that's what's happening to me now. Honestly, Jiyan would be a 9.5 easily and be pushing 10 out of 10 if he had like a secondary color, yeah, in his skill set, like Bliss said. In like animations, if the dragon was like green and white, for example, if there was like white power, like streaks coming off the dragon, or there's like white energy mixed in there, and just like it's like a nice turquoise, green and white, right? Holy, imagine that. Right now it's just kind of like green, and there's some white-ish yellow, but it's not good enough. I know there's white, but there's not enough. There's not enough. It doesn't feel like there is. It's more for shading than anything, the white. Or even black. Black, like just black would go hard, like black shadows in his dragon. Okay, final character. Yilin, projected to be the second limited character. So she won't be there on launch. Looking closer has more to it. It does. I don't think it's enough though. And you have to look close. That's the thing. Holy, this splash art though. I like her colors. Okay, she does a lot of electro damage. She can have marks on the targets as well. Her ult is just deal damage. Dude, this is the ult with the least amount of words that I've read. It just says like dealing electro damage. That's the whole thing. That's her ult. Dealing electro damage. Okay. She has a bunch of self buffs. Yeah. Her outro skill looks interesting though. Next character gains 20% electro damage deepen and 25% resonance liberation damage deepen. So you ideally want to play her with electro damage characters to get the full effect of her like buff. Who else is electro damage? Wait, there's only Calcharo, Yuanwu, and Yilin as the 3 electro. Wait, am I cooked? There's only 3 electros in this game. But I guess there's also only like 3 of these like yellow ones. Actually 2. The Rover and Verina only are the 2 like yellow ones. Interesting. Isn't she good with Calcharo? Yeah, she's probably good with Calcharo, like really good. But I don't know what would be better. Calcharo Yilin or does what's his name? Jiyan Yilin just perform better? Because Jiyan just has better multipliers because he's limited character. Who knows? But Calcharo Yilin sounds like good synergy. Calcharo main DPS and then Yilin like off field, right? Because you just have to switch in and her ult just does damage on the spot. It's not like a character that infuses, right? So she can like do a bit of attacks, ult, and then switch out. Okay, these are animations. You ready, chat? I haven't really looked at animations, so this will actually be first time reaction to this one.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
I think we've seen this before though. Well, I think I've seen this before, but like still.
No
They put all their budget into this one character or what?
ones will fall right into our lap.
All their animation budget. What the... Dude, this guy with the camera angles. I respect it. Okay, so she's like throwing the strings around. Okay, that's the shot. Yep.
Crush them.
That's the most popular like screenshot in the game probably. That's a charge attack by the way. I think that's a charge attack by the way. What is that kick? Okay, this right here is a charge attack after the ult.
Crush them.
Good. There's
This is a charge attack. It's like the Hershia of sentience in Honkai Impact 3. The chain thing feels like it. Dude, look at the leg! Okay, all the budget is here. What the hell?
that strength. It's our turn.
Crush them.
Dude, it's just that 1 second of jiggle, man. It's that 1 second of jiggle.
It's our
Or like half a second even. Why is it so noticeable?
strength. It's our
Bro, it's so noticeable.
that strength.
Crush them.
Good. It's our turn. That strength. It's that strength. That strength.
What the hell, dude? Someone animated that, okay? They animated it.
Good. There's no time.
Nah. Holy. Yeah, surely I'll think with my brain, right? Not my other brain. With my main brain.
Watch and learn.
Bro. Okay, this might be a crazy take. Okay, chat. I think everyone expects a 10 out of 10 rating from me. It might be a crazy take. It's a 9.5 for me. Because my theory, okay, is that after a while, it will be too much. It's just a bunch of purple. There's so much shit going on. I feel like it might just be too much shit after a while. Once you get like post-nut clarity, you know, it's just a bunch of purple shit everywhere. You know, it's like
Watch and learn.
like the best thing's the jiggle for me. Also the charge attack, right?
It's our turn.
But it's just a bunch of like stuff going on.
There's no time.
I wish there was a slightly more elegance to it. But that's nitpicking, right? I'm just trying to justify me not rating it 10 out of 10. I think it's still really good, 9 out of 10. Like this is a 10 out of 10 for me. Like this. I don't feel like I'll get tired of this, you know? Like the freaking elegance, the fluidity, all of it at the same time. It's like
Blink, you miss.
yeah. I think there are a lot of good animations though. Infinite out of 10 for you. I mean, I do see the appeal, and I agree.
That strength.
But maybe this is just my skeptical nature, you know. In the future, I don't know
No time to waste.
it's sustainable, you know, the levels of hype or like enjoyment from it. A lot of her appeal has to do with our monkey brains. This is just white shit. Okay, dude. At least white shit is harder to get tired of, I feel. Yo, Manny. Enjoy your stay. Don't you see the red? I mean, it's just like... I don't know, maybe... I have boomer eyes and get tired easily. Okay, no, I take it back, It's 9.5, 9.8, 9.8 instead of 9.5. It's a 9.8, okay? It's just a small nitpick, okay? Also, I feel like too much of her appeal comes in the primal parts of my brain, you know? Like, I'm trying to reasonably, like, you know, like from an art perspective, but it's hard. Okay, no, not in that way, but okay, whatever. Anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, we looked at all the characters. And who's your favorite, chat? In terms of kit, in terms of gameplay, I think their kits look pretty basic for now. In the sense that they just like either do damage or you heal and you do like counter. There's nothing like insane. Don't know what I was expecting. But that's kind of like the standard for these games. Hopefully like the gameplay feels smooth, because ultimately, like regardless of kit, if gameplay feels smooth, then that's the end goal, right? I think stop trying to hide you're a Kuma while you play gacha. I am a Kuma, okay? I'm just trying to not think like a Kuma for once in my life. Sue me. Yes, Saladin, appreciate the follow. Enjoy your stay. I hope there's no intense power creep. Nah, just win. Even if there's power creep, just win. Hey, how is punishing Grey Raven, by the way? Like, is that power creep in that game? I feel like it's good to look at that game to see if we can expect anything. Surely there is no power creep in PGR. Okay, dude. Well, maybe that would change, right? Because if you think about it, PGR is like Kuro Games Honkai Impact 3rd, right? And then Wuthering Waves is like their Genshin. There was and there is power creep in Honkai Impact 3rd, but there is none in Genshin. So maybe this is a copium take. They will not power creep here as well. Also, I don't think they would, right? Because then what if like people like quit their game if there's power creep and go back to Genshin, you know? You know what I mean? I don't think there will be though. Like my prediction is that with 85% certainty, there's no power creep. Or like very, very, very minimal. Maybe like Honkai Star Rail levels of power creep at most. PGR was really good for like 3 years. That's a solid amount of time actually. Power creep isn't as bad in these action games because you can beat everything with level 1 units. Honestly true, in this action game, if you can literally beat the game's level 1, right? Just don't get hit. And then just spend like a few hours on a single boss. But yeah, I feel like when this game releases, there'll be a bunch of people running no healers and then laughing at people who need to run healers and still die and then saying skill issue. And then there'll be drama about the toxic community or whatever to farm views. I see it coming already. It's coming. Because you can realistically play this game with no healer, right? Is that why characters like Verina also provide like buffs to entice you to play healers? Because she also buffs the damage. I'll play main DPS Baizhi. I don't care, she's best character. All the best to you, I respect that. I'm gonna go for... If I could choose any character in the game to main, and I could get them guaranteed, I think I'll have to go Danjin. I kid you not. This necklace goes so hard. I don't know what about it. I like the necklace a lot. I also like the hairstyle. I don't know, something about Danjin. Also maybe because I just like Sweetly. I don't know. Okay, Encore main, just admit it. Who? Sweetly our character? Yeah. Literally Sweetly. Sweetly, but not a furry. Not a fox. Dude, the red is the same red as well. It's crazy. Wuthering Waves. She made her probably. I know when she played closed beta test, she did a bunch of like solo dungeon like boss fights. Yeah, so I think she would main her. I think bottom line is, right, just play who you like, main who you like. You can clear the game with anyone, realistically. I guess there are some DPS checks in the later endgame modes where there's like timers and stuff. So maybe you need like good DPS. But surely there's a way to make them work, right? Surely. I guess it's just down to echo farming and stuff to get better stats as well. I feel like that's the way things will go. If a character is stronger, they need less echoes, and if they're weaker, they need more like stronger echoes. Oh, I forgot. Let's do tier list. Let's do a for fun tier list. Just to piss people off. And also so I can laugh at myself. And people can laugh at me 2 weeks when the game is released and it reveals that like a D tier character that I put is like S tier or something. Okay. Here we go. The Wuthering Waves tier list of all time. So we just finished looking at every single character in their game, their kits, their abilities, their animations, and from that, I will objectively determine their placing in the meta. This is a purely factual meta objective tier list. If I say that in the S tier, they're the best characters in the game. If I say in the D tier, they're trash, don't build them. Completely useless garbage, objectively. Disrespectfully. Opposite of respectfully. Okay, let's just go in this order that they have laid out here. Starting off with our favorite lolly girl, Encore. Okay. So the thing is, right, she summons a bunch of teddy bears and attacks enemies. She's a main DPS. And usually with main DPSs, you want them to do more damage, right? This will age super well. Koro. And from the look of things, obviously, okay, because this footage is still from closed beta test, we don't know the concrete final damage numbers. But from my experience, and after seeing all the characters in this game, I can tell you confidently that she is a D tier character. Let me explain. With a game that has a lot of adults with fully developed bodies, little girls generally will have less muscle mass than them. Therefore, when they do attacks, they will do less damage. Okay. Also, she uses dolls to attack enemies and soft toys and teddy bears. Where is she? Yeah, like this. See? She summons like a doll. That ain't doing any damage. Okay, that looks like it will hurt a bit though because of the hard parts on the bottom. Okay, well, okay, this look good for my point, but like my point is, okay, maybe C tier because it. Okay, D tier because it's still a teddy bear, and also at the end of the day, there are a lot of DPS characters in this game, and DPS characters you only need like 2 or 3 in the game, right? Or like 3, I think I heard. So like you're gonna use the other one over her. As a DPS character, it doesn't matter how you do damage, it only matters if you do damage, and she will surely not do damage. Okay, second character, we got Is it Yilin, right? The physics girl. We got the physics girl. The scientist. Okay. Okay, I wanted to put her in D tier for the memes, but like this is serious, guys. There's no memes here. I'll put her in S tier. Because this character will be the character that makes Kuro games the most money. And in a world where capitalism rules, money is king. Therefore, as a character that makes the most money, she's the best character. And they know that they're going to make the most money with her, therefore they're going to make her strong as well. So people will feel strong and they'll want to continue to play. So yeah, she'll definitely be strong. She does damage. She has cool animations. Good. Okay, next character. Bro, honestly, okay, this is my hot take, right? Like, obviously, Danjin is S tier. This character is kind of like in the middle of Yilin and Danjin. Like, they're all like red hair. But this character is kind of like unmemorable compared to them, you know? I would say she's kind of C tier. Because we have to balance the scales a bit. There are two like red hair on S tier already. We need her to be down here on C tier. Obviously, Danjin is gonna be the best character because she looks cool. And that's all that matters. Also, she has two swords. And when you have two swords, you have double the damage. If you think about it. You can attack the enemies twice as fast. Nah, don't worry. Guys. You guys are saying Xiao Gai will make the most money? Nah. People will say for her. Trust me. Actually, maybe I'm overestimating people. I'm assuming that gambling addicts can control their urge to gamble. Like, people might actually want her more than him, but they might not be able to wait for her. Because it's 3 weeks, and oh my god, it's 3 weeks. How can you wait 3 weeks, right? And for that reason, this guy is probably A tier. Nah, this guy is B tier. Because he's like making it so gambling addicts spend on him, so when her banner comes out, they have to swipe. So it loses them money. So that's B tier. If you want to think it from the company's perspective, S tier, because it makes the company more money, but it might make people I can't words. It might make some people quit as well, which loses the company money. So I think overall just B tier. You look at Zella and Venti first banner, but Zella is a girl and Venti is also a... Okay, I don't want to get cancelled. How people play 3 weeks no limited 5-star? Yo, you're talking to a guy who didn't pull until Silver Wolf banner. What do you mean? It's possible. Just be good. XDD. What's this tier list? How good the characters are objectively. This girl, she looks too happy all the time, and we know that overly optimistic people usually get disappointed in life, and it's just very bad for their mental health, so I don't think she'll go far. This girl looks pretty ruthless. I think she'll go far in life. Although she doesn't have red hair, so she's not in S tier. This guy looks like a Discord mod, like a lot of people say, and honestly, Discord mods are fine. I think they're getting a bit too much flack, so I put in C tier. If Baizhi ain't S, I riot. Wait, who's Baizhi? Oh, this girl? Right, yeah, the Baizhi is S always. Wait, no, it's Danjin, my bad. Wait, who the fuck's Baizhi? Dude, all these Chinese names. I'm Chinese, but I can't even... Who's Baizhi? Oh, this girl. Oh, that girl is nice. The Pokemon trainer. But who is this guy? Yeah, a leaked character or something? Okay, this guy I actually like. He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh player that is cool. I put him in A tier. This girl is D tier because D for don't like. Dude, I don't have reasoning. I just don't like the vibes. Okay, I don't like the vibes. I don't know what to say. This girl, I like. Do you even look at her? I don't think we looked at her. Yo, Calcharo's obviously an S tier. This girl looks like she's from Black Clover. I didn't watch Black Clover, so she's D tier. This guy is fast and he has a lot of athleticism. He's like fast and he's agile, but he's a kid, so I don't think he punches really hard as a result. So I have to put him in C tier for that. Actually B tier. I think speed, like momentum is pretty good for that. Speaking of momentum and speed and weight and stuff, S tier. And Aalto is obviously a... in this picture, he doesn't have his glasses on, so I have to bring him down a tier. He's A tier. With glasses, he's S tier though. That's it. Bro got power crap on second banner and you call him S tier? Yeah. Okay. This is the complete objective tier list. Inverse bell curve? True. Okay. Okay. Should I actually do a proper one? Okay, I'll do a proper one. I'll do a proper one. For real this time. No more playing around. No having fun, no joking. Full serious. What about Scar? Who's Scar? This guy? I haven't seen him. Is he even real? Okay. Actual tier list by me. She's up here, obviously. He's up here, obviously, because they're limited characters. And imagine standard characters being stronger than limited characters at the start of a game. Companies want to sell. And if people find out that you can just play like, I don't know, like Calcharo and they're strong and he's stronger than them, like people will just do that and not pull for them. They want to make money. Therefore, Calcharo is A. Danjin is a 4-star. I'll put her at B for now. Obviously, I don't know her damage, but people are saying she's strong, so I might put her A. I don't know. Put her at B for now. This girl, I'll put her at C because she's a DPS, and then this girl, I put her down here. You know what? I actually put all the other DPSs down here. This girl looks like she can do some damage though. Because surely they have to have one defense scaling character that actually does damage. This guy is down here. This guy is... I feel like he might be a sleeper. Could be C maybe. Aalto is probably D. This girl is probably D. She might be C. I think he's B. If Danjin is B, Lion Boy is B. Okay, this is a tier list for real. Look at Mortefi C4. The duration of resonance liberation extended by 7 seconds. Wait, it's alt duration. Increased by 7 seconds. 7 is a lot of time. Increases his coordinated attack. Wait, so it becomes like a Sing Chill? Or what? Isn't that kind of crazy? Like a Yilin perma? Sleeper puts in C tier? I mean, sleeper as in he's not D tier, you know? People might assume he's D tier. Okay. I don't, but that's like considering constellations. Obviously, guys, this is a constellation 0 tier list, okay? This is constellation 0 tier list. Okay, this is my for real tier list now. This is the one that you can use to call me dumb with, okay? In 2 weeks. You can like send me screenshots of this once we've started playing the game. I'm gonna main Danjin, by the way. I'm gonna main Danjin. So I like she's B, but it don't matter. We're gonna beat the game with the B tier character. And then like in terms of animations, for me it might be like this for me. I'm getting myself cancelled in so many different ways. It is what it is. Yeah, chat. That's that. I'm thinking of every single way. Okay, anyway, I gotta film a quick outro for YouTube. If this gets turned into a video, I don't know. It's been like 2 hours plus already. I don't know if this is gonna be a video at all. So anyway, that's that. We'll see how correct the tier list is after the game launches. And yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you have any thoughts. And look forward to more Wuthering Waves content. Bye-bye. Yep, that's that. YouTuber done. Honestly, it might be like this. Honestly, it might be like this though. There's a world where it's this. I feel like this is the safer one. Okay, whatever. I'm way into this. I'm way into this tier list.